Most wholesome YouTubers will tell you to forget about your phone when you're on a vacation, to not take too many pictures, to just stay in the present moment. I disagree, because there's one thing our phones can do better than we ever could. They memorize. That's why you should make sure to capture enough of your moments on camera so you can actually review them later. There's this beautiful thing called nostalgia. Don't we all love it? You look back at a moment and somehow it always seems like it's better than what you're experiencing now. If you want proof for this, just think about your childhood. Everything seems to have been so much happier, no worries, no issues. You don't see the dark side, just the nice parts. And you can replicate this feeling for trips too. But there's just one problem. Our memory keeps getting worse. We recall less and less of these precious moments, partially due to our declining attention spans. But you know what doesn't forget? Your phone storage, a photo album. These things stay, and they allow you to time travel back to that time, at least to a degree. That's why I think you shouldn't underestimate the importance of capturing the most fun and most beautiful moments on camera for future you. Now, the point these people are making is that the phone will distract you from actually enjoying the moment. And you know what? They're right, but not entirely. As always, it depends, because there's a difference between what I'm advocating for here and being obsessed with always trying to get the perfect pictures for Instagram. That's not what I'm saying. If you run around on your vacation constantly concerned with what picture to take with a matcha in your hand just to make other people envious, that absolutely is the wrong approach and will rob you of part of your experience. What I'm telling you here is that it's absolutely fine to encapsulate the best moments and the best views for yourself. To make little reminders for future you that can always throw you back to that one trip you'll always remember fondly. But you want this to be authentic, not staged for social media. That's when this can become absolutely powerful. And actually I'm curious where you stand on this. Do you feel like taking photos destroys the moment? Or do you kind of agree with me that future you will be grateful? If you've ever looked back at a photo and got that nostalgia hit, feel free to drop a comment and tell me about the one trip or memory that always gets you. And if there's one specific moment that you're thinking about already, now would be a great moment to hit like so you don't forget about this idea the next time you travel. Let's be honest, sometimes it's just really nice to reminisce about old times, past moments and time periods that now have a secured place in our heart. And what better way to do that than scrolling or going through all the pictures you've taken there, whether it's on a phone or even an actual physical photo album. This was shown to be super effective for me in my most recent trip with two of my boys to Italy. We had a whole lot of fun together, but what really hit me was scrolling through the videos and photos afterwards. And by all means, you can go to Instagram and put the highlights up there. Honestly, I did that too. And those pictures are the ones that hit the hardest, because it's the best photos put together, and together with the music, it just triggers this throwback to those peak moments of the trip. It shows me how good it actually was, and every time I open my Insta page, I take a couple moments to scroll through those pictures again. And if I didn't have that small reminder, I wouldn't be thinking about that trip as much as I do, which would be a shame. So yes, if you take this too far, it could be harmful. But don't overlook the positive sides, because it might cost you some precious nostalgia time. I mean, wouldn't it be a shame to have been to so many places, to have seen so much of the world, but there's no proof of you actually being there? Nothing left behind? Just imagine sitting together with your kids or even grandkids one day and telling them all these stories about everything you've seen out in this big world, and you can actually show them the pictures of you being there. Maybe also some photos of the friends that went with you, so you can tell the kids the funny stories about their cool uncle or aunt. That's why I think you should seriously consider also printing out a photo album. I know it's not really common anymore, but it's the only way to make sure that the pictures aren't lost. Plus, there's something magical about going through real pages rather than scrolling through a phone. And also, it's something that you can pass down, kind of like a memory of you. Quite beautiful, isn't it? So don't miss that for some over-the-top presence maxing. Use your phone, but use it for yourself, not for everyone else.